once you look at it as a crime story, you'll get it. And from that point forward, I felt like I started to understand the whole mechanism, the subprime mortgage scam. It really was a scam. It's really just a massive corporatized version of like selling oregano as weed. Basically, they took stuff that these incredibly worthless, highly risky mortgage loans, right? They would give out loans to everybody with a pulse. Whether you had a job or not, whether you were a citizen or not, didn't matter. Important thing was to get the loan, immediately sell it off, chop it up, turn it into securities, and then they used this highly advanced sort of mathematical trick to turn all that sort of mortgage hamburger into AAA rated securities. So you'd have like a junk rated mortgage, like the riskiest loan in existence, something that was so toxic that companies like Countrywide wouldn't want to hold on to it for more than a week because they were afraid the stuff would blow up. And then they would sell it off to like a pension fund or an insurance company in the form of a AAA rated security, which is as safe as a U.S. Treasury bond. So it was a scam. Again, the metaphor of baby powder, taking baby powder and selling it as Coke or whatever. That's exactly what it was. They just took worthless shit and sold it as something that was gold. And they did it for years and years and years and years, and they knew that this gigantic, huge bubble of risk and disaster was just accumulating, and that someday it was going to all explode and cascade and ruin the economy. But everybody was trying to time it right and bet on when that would happen and make their money before that judgment day came. And it was fascinating. Once I started to learn about it, it was just such an amazingly disgusting, fascinating story that it was just hard not to get into it.
A crime story.
Yeah.
Think of it as a crime story.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I even got one guy gave me a book